finally here's the day, you know. He's old enough to run in the wing class here at Millbridge, and it's sort of my favorite class, so I just kind of do what I like to do. And here we go, you know. So looking forward to it. It's, you know, been a lot in the making, and thanks to Serve Pro for putting it on, you know, and doing everything that they've done to help him and get him to where he's at. Obviously, Lucas Oil was a part of all of my stuff as well. It's an exciting day for us to race against each other. I don't know that there's ever a right time, but obviously, you know, he's 9, and it's just that he's old enough to run in this class. And, you know, we thought that it would probably be another year until he was, but Millbridge here obviously has seen his racing, his craft, his development over the last year, and so they believe he's experienced enough and good enough to be able to go out there and race with all the big guys tonight. So excited for him for that, to be able to go do it and get himself some more experience racing against the older guys, like he just did the past couple of weeks in Texas and Oklahoma as well.
And I actually made it to the A-main.
When you found out, what went through your mind?
I was like, oh boy, let's see what happens.
So racing against your dad tonight?
Yeah.
What are you thinking? First time?
I really don't know yet. I don't know what to think.
So, would you feed him a right rear?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
You think he would give you one?
No.
What's it going to take for you to beat him?
Skill.
Skill?
What?
That's all you got? Skill?
Yeah.
I'm not dressing my competitors.
What's your game plan?
Go out there and do what I do.
You got what you got, you gotta make it work.
Okay.
Just like we always do.
So, what does up do?
Forward, back, right? So what is forward?
Flat.
Yep. That's looser or tighter?
Looser.
Yep. And back is tighter.
Mostly, I'll probably need it back most of the time.
Yeah.
Now Brexton Busch, a track champion from last year, moving on up to the Wing Micros in car number 18B. Brexton Busch to the top in the 18B with a 10.046. Can he go quicker on lap number 2? Brexton Busch does not go quicker, but he goes quick time, 10.046 for Brexton Busch. And speaking of Busch, here comes Kyle Busch, defending Wing Micro champion and of course two-time Cup Series champion in the Lucas Oil 51. Down opening lap for Kyle Busch to the top. Kyle Busch, 9.994. Sub 10 seconds for Rowdy. Chalk one up for Dad. He's got one over Brexton as he sits quick time right now with a 9.971 for Kyle Busch.
So far, fourth is my first time.
Good job. I saw your lap.
5th, 2 groups to go.
So mentoring Kyle Busch, Billy Corson's dad, Moffitt, Brexton Busch, now your new top 5 with 2 groups to go.
Where do you qualify? 7. Third and 7.
What did he get? Did he beat you?
And nothing. He's got plenty, trust me.
That just makes it cooler if you beat him.
Yeah.
Can I get a quick picture with
Sure, yeah.
But this side you gotta be lower. Like you're up there and it's kind of no man's land. There's nothing up there but dust. You 1 and 2. Perfect. Over here, just a little high. Like you need your right rear down here where your right front is. You know what I mean? See all the difference in the grip? And that's all dark dirt there, right? That's grip. The light stuff up here, no grip.
Hot Rod and Brex on the front row. Corsa, Johnson in row number 2. Lights are out, coming to green. Shop Junior Motorsports. Heat race number 1.
Good start out of the 33 of Hot Rod Joey Robinson. He's going to jump out to the early lead. Here comes Peyton Johnson already. Going to work around the 18 of Brexton Busch.
Johnson lightning quick. We saw it in qualifying. Gets around Busch there. Brexton back to 3rd. Here
Everything's staying the same here amongst the top 5. As the field's starting to get strung out. White flag in the air. 1 more lap around for Hot Rod Joey Robinson. He's got a half a lap left. It looks like the 33 machine going to be starting P1 tonight here in the Wing feature. Joey Robinson picks up the heat race win over Peyton Johnson, Brexton Busch.
we need more, so you can get down on entry. We need that. Okay, I'll free up a little bit, but not much, okay? Because you're like third fastest car out here. Okay?
Why'd you suck, so sucker?
You only start one spot in front of me. You would have started 6th.
I would have started 6th? What do you mean?
Yeah.
So you start on my bumper?
Yeah.
You better follow me to the front, son.
I told him to move your ass out of the way.
More like if I ran you out of the way, maybe.
That's what I do.
It seems like you're scared when anybody's ever on the inside of you. You always turn right.
You blow by him. Just tell him he's number 1 right out the
Dad,
window.
can I
Either
do?
number 1 or deuces.
Dad, can I do this?
Deuces. Yes.
Hi guys, so far so good here at Millbridge with the A class. We qualified 7th, started 2nd in the heat, and went back to 3rd.
So you're gonna start right behind your dad for the feature.
It's gonna be intense, yeah. Hopefully I can get under him though.
So if you get under him, you gonna nerf him?
Yeah, definitely.
You think he'll get you back?
Probably.
Probably. And if you beat him, what are you gonna say to him? What are you gonna do?
Bragging rights.
Just bragging rights? That's it?
What? It is. I'd like to have a big shout out for Surf Pro for them helping me in my career and for the future. Thank you for watching my races tonight.
From a mom looking onto that, what's it like? Walk us through that.
This is a really special night to get to watch Kyle and Brexton race together. It's something that Brexton has honestly talked about since he started racing. And frankly, it's something Kyle's talked about since Brexton started. Kyle's always had in his head this progression for Brexton of, okay, at this age he's going to do this, and then when he gets to trucks, you know, I want to do part-time trucks with him and all that stuff. So to know it starts here tonight is really exciting. They both have been super amped up for it. And honestly, it's a little sad too. Like Brexton, he's no longer my baby. Like I feel like now that he's doing this, I'm like, oh.
It's a big deal. This is a big class to race in.
Yeah, I know. So let me back up. This is a really funny story. We started A class in Texas. Nobody told me we were running A class. I have just come to like mental terms with that we're running restricted. We get to Texas and everybody's like, surprise, we're running A class. So yeah, mom's always the last to know.
As they come around, 3 laps to go, there's contact back into the field to leave that one. So
Wing micros. 20 laps the distance for these drivers, and I believe restricted's next, and then we'll close out the night with our non-wing.
Did you see that? Brexton gave Kyle a little shot in the tail, and Kyle just kind of stuck his fist out. How much fun these two are probably having right now. It's really cool. We're getting ready to go lights out for this Busch Clash, the first time Kyle and Brexton race against each other head to head, and you get to see it live on Dirt Vision. And those of you here at the racetrack that have piled in all afternoon have waited for tonight, the first of hopefully many meetings between father and son as the next generation Busch continues to climb the ladder. It stops right here at Millbridge Speedway for tonight. Wing Micro, a main event is underway. Rip the lip in 3 and 4. Lap 1 though goes to Tyler Lupton.
Lupton shot out of a cannon on that start. Robinson settling into P2. It's Johnson, Thompson, and the 5 of Mendering going at it for 4th and 5th.
Here comes Kyle Busch. Thought about peeking a nose to the inside of Mendering. Mendering's going to go top shelf for 1 and 2. Slams the board and kept his foot in it. Busch is going to still hold on to that position though and not get around Mendering this time around.
Brexton, Busch right to the back bumper of Kyle.
Yep, Kyle and Brexton both getting underneath Peyton Johnson. Kyle still leading Brexton in the Busch Clash standings, but those two get an added position. So
fourth and fifth now.
Both inside the top 5, and if Kyle can make something happen here and get underneath Nate Mendering, or Mendering get around the top 2, it'll throw everybody into it. But 7-lap shootout here at the end of the Shop Junior Motorsports Wing Micros, and down the hill they go, back underway.
Great start by Hot Rod. Gets himself a deep, nice little breathing room over Matt Thompson. Just Kyle trying the inside line under Mendering. No dice, and he's going to stay in this P4 spot.
Just needed another couple of feet. Kyle Busch finishes 3rd, and he'll win the Busch Clash over his son, Brexton, in the first of hopefully many meetings.
The only time you're going to be able to do this on a dirty track like that is when everybody goes in and they stack up on the bottom. Leader gets sideways, everybody's stacked up, so they're running into each other. Your dad made ground right there and right here. That's it. And you didn't do it this lap. You got to be paying attention because your dad starts falling back right here. Look how much ground he lost. And then you went up.
Yeah, it was pretty good. You know, I was able to start in front of Brax and stayed in front of him there for the whole race, but apparently you were right on my tail tank, so...
Was I, Lucas?
You were right there, dude.
He was close, so I didn't know. I had no visual, but I'll take your word for it. And then got a caution, last yellow. I jumped to the high side, got a couple spots, so that was good. And Brexton, what happened with you?
I went to the top after you, lost the spot.
You almost got to your dad's left rear, and you would have if you would have stayed green. What would you have done if you would have got there?
I probably would have gotten under him, and if he tried to chop my nose off, I would have kept it in there.
If he would have got to my left rear and showed me the car, I would have run the high side to see if there was anything on the high side, because I'm like, okay, I already lost the bottom, so I got to give him room on the bottom. Let's see if there's anything on the high side to keep him back there. But he might have passed me, so who knows? So this night was just really fun. You know, great experience for me to be able to race against my son. That's pretty cool. 9 years old, hanging with the big dogs up front.
Almost had you.
Almost had me, but finished 6th in his debut race here at Millbridge in the A-Class car. So proud of you and all the things that you've done and what you've accomplished. So good job. And yeah, just thanks to Lucas Oil and Serve Pro and all the guys at KBM for building us some fast cars and letting us go race and have some fun.
Yep. Hat take. I got your hat.